Good evening everyone. Today in this video we will, of course, as in every video of this channel, we will fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and this time we will comment on some contemporary events with connection to the historical events. Very much analogical one. 376 AD. Gods, some of them, who escaped the terror of Huns, previously unknown Asiatic tribes from the Great Steppe, that defeated some of them, some of their tribal fellows, I mean Gothic tribal fellows and other tribes, and absorbed some of them. And these gods who escaped this terror didn't want to submit to Hunnic leadership. They just directed their tribal members to the river of Danube, which was the frontier of the Roman Empire those days, and they asked Romans for permission to cross the Danube River. And the Eastern Roman Emperor Valens and his advisors decided to agree upon this request because they were thinking that fit, well-trained Gothic warriors, men, will be of great value on the Persian front in the Middle East, because those days Romans had problems with Sasanian Persia, and Sasanian Persia had problem with Roman Empire. This is always the stalemate situation when two equally powerful neighbors encounter each other and they put a lot of effort to defeat one another, but at the end of the day it doesn't work. So Romans allowed Gothic people to enter the Balkan provinces. 2 years after we have Battle of Adrianople, but in between 376 AD to 378 AD some corruption happened. Gods didn't get promised delivery of crops and foods, so they rebel, also because of the corruption and mistreatment from the side of Roman officials. And later they were a sort of very dangerous hot potato. The eastern and western part of the Roman Empire were just trying to get rid of, and at the end of the day Eastern Roman Empire got rid of them, directing them into Western Roman Empire, where Gothic people had a very huge impact into the fall of the western part of the Roman world. Okay, so now the situation at the Polish-Ukrainian border. Within several weeks, Polish government accepted over 1 million of refugees. Allegedly Ukrainians, but practically not only. Among them there are also many Russian provokers, these so-called refugees who were taken several months ago by Belarusian government, and they were used to make provocations on the Polish-Belarusian border. Now the Belarusian regime, together with Russians, pushed them through Polish-Ukrainian borders, together with the Ukrainian refugees, who used the opportunity that they can leave their country because their country is tormented by some military action by Russian Federation without formal war declaration. This is also interesting fact. So we are also accepting many so-called refugees through our border. So our river Bug is an equivalent of river Danube in 376. Russian Federation achieves much because it will achieve destabilization of the region with these refugees and provokers. Also our officials, because our government is very generously supporting Ukrainian refugees, even giving them more rights and privileges than Polish citizens have at the moment. So many corrupted officials will also use this opportunity to make fortunes and just cultivate corruption at any level. It will also generate conflict between Polish population and Ukrainian newcomers, also between Ukrainians who are in Poland already working for some years and the newcomers. So destabilization is about to happen, Russian Federation will not have to put a lot of effort to achieve it. So maybe we'll have soon our Adrianople equivalent of it. History is making circles, larger circles, smaller circles, or some people say repeating itself. So we have pure analogical situation to the one described in the Roman history work by Ammianus Marcellinus about the crossing Danube River by gods who were invited by Emperor Valens to the Eastern Roman Empire, to the Balkan province of the Eastern Roman Empire. So we see, we have an analogical situation, we will see what will come out of it. But if someone wants to ask me what I think, what can come out of it, I always repeat, go to history and you will know. All the best, have a nice evening, bye.